Hello everyone, and welcome to the Shiny Things channel. There was quite a healthy interest in the F11 Smart Mini earphones review that I did not so long ago. So in this video I decided to put the F11 earphones head to head against the quite popular i10 earphones. So without any further ado, let's get started. In the interest of keeping it short and to the point, I'm not going to go into the details about each feature and specification of these earbuds. So there are plenty of i10 reviews on YouTube if you guys want to watch more detailed review on that. And for those who are interested in F11, I'll leave the link to my detailed review in the description. Okay, so both earbuds come with very similar items in the packages. As you can see, both contain user manuals, and i10 user manual is a little bit bigger and has pictures and so forth. The F11 manual is a little bit more abbreviated, however still quite descriptive and has all the necessary pictures and information. Also, we get charging cables. So this is the mini USB charging cable that comes with F11, and full length, which is nice, Type-C charging cable that comes in i10 earbuds package. Okay, so comparing the cases of the two, you can see that F11 case is ever so slightly taller. However, in all other dimensions is pretty much identical to i10. Also, we have to mention that i10 contains the wireless charging technology built in, while the F11 case does not. Okay, both cases have magnetically operated leads and they quite satisfying. Although I have to say that probably F11 is a little bit different because the feel of the plastic is a little bit more solid, I guess. But otherwise it's very similar. Also, I wanted to mention that when I've got i10s, when I've got my hands first time on i10s, the hinge was catching a little bit, but that went away within a few days. So, yeah. Okay, so the earbuds. As you can see, side by side, they are very similar. However, the F11 are ever so slightly longer this term and a little bit wider. Okay. The piece that goes into your ear is very similar on both earbuds, even though the opening for the sound is a little bit different. It's bigger on i10, but the way they feel in your ears are very similar. And also, when you actually see them in isolation, once they're inside of your ear, it's almost impossible to tell the difference which ones you're wearing, F11 or F10. So in that respect, yeah, very little difference, and very little difference in the way they feel. When it comes to sound quality, i10 is a clear winner here. Mid and high ranges are very well defined and detailed. There is even some hint of a bass. F11, on the other hand, are more mid-range and rather flat on the upper and the bass side of the spectrum, which makes them ideal for phone calls and audiobooks and listening to the talk shows on the radio. However, music lovers might find F11s sounding a little bit boring. Okay, so what about call quality? So first of all, I need to mention that F11 earbuds, when you are on the call with F11s, only one earbud is in operation. And I guess this is due to the Bluetooth implementation. So F11 has version 4.2 of Bluetooth, while i10 has version 5.0. And in my experience, pretty much all true wireless earbuds with a version 4.2 had only one earbud operational during the phone calls. Now, even though only one of the earbuds works during the phone call, it actually works pretty well. And I think, this is my personal opinion, I think this is due to the length of the actual earbud, because it's a little bit longer. The microphone sits a little bit lower and in a way closer to your mouth, and that makes the call a little bit clearer, or it's easier to pick up your voice. Now, if you do a lot of phone calls, then i10 is, in my opinion, is a more appropriate choice because it works on both ears. However, if you do occasional phone call and you don't mind it sounding on one side only, then F11 do a pretty good job. Okay, moving on to functionality. Pairing and connection and disconnection are handled very similar on these earphones. Both are quite easy and straightforward to pair, and once they pair to your phone, they will automatically connect and automatically disconnect once you take them out of the case and put them back in. Now, when it comes to the actual functionality, both earphones feature touch control, and they do very, very similar things. So once you touch them here around this area of the neck of the actual earbud. The one main difference between the two is that F11 support volume control, which I find quite convenient. And on i10 there is no support for volume, so if you need to change the volume on i10, you'll need to reach out for your phone. And last but not least is the battery life. And F11 is the clear winner in this category, and that is in spite of the fact that i10 actually has Bluetooth 5, which is supposed to be more power economical or have more economical power consumption with the same capacity of the battery. So, as I said, F11 actually lasts longer. It lasts me about an hour and a half on one charge, which is sufficient for my commute, and i10 only lasts around, give or take, 40 minutes, and that depends on the actual volume that you use to listen to the music, but yeah, on average it's about 45-ish or 40 to 45 minutes. In conclusion, I am not going to draw a score here. As you can see, both earbuds have their pluses and minuses, and it very much depends on the personal preferences which one would work better for you. So please let me know in the comments if I missed anything, or if there is any specific feature which is similar or quite different on these two earbuds. And as always, please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.